And good afternoon to you. Welcome to high school basketball action from the 2023 Saukee Turkey Tourney and game number 3 of the afternoon as the PORTA-A Central Blue Jays take on the Western Wildcats alongside John Hull and Jacob Hull. I'm Charlie Hull, thanking you for joining us on this Friday after Thanksgiving. The PORTA-A Blue Jays are 2-1. The Western Wildcats are 0-3 on the season. Both of them participating in their final game of this 2023 Saukee Turkey Tourney. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. GreatRiversBank.bank is the online resource for all of your banking needs. You can transfer money from one account to another, automated bill pay, check your statements. It's all available at GreatRiversBank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The PORTA-A Blue Jays and the Western Wildcats. PORTA 2-1 on the season. They beat Payson 51-48 and Liberty 42-38 before falling 38-24 to Pittsfield. Western is 0-3 on the year, having been beaten by Payson 72-57, Liberty 65-34, and then earlier today, to Pittsfield, 68-47. And although they were able to cut down on the turnovers a bit earlier today, John, still just too many for Reese Dunker's squad to stay competitive throughout a four-quarter basketball game.
Yeah, for sure, and they've proven pretty much in every game they've got guys who can score. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can probably score around 40 against most anybody in the area, but if you turn the ball over as much as they are, you're going to give up more like 60 to everybody else.
And this Porta-A squad, well, Pittsfield shut down Drew Marr, and really nobody else stepped up for Porta. They're going to need to be a little more balanced scoring-wise and not be so dependent on Marr, who had a really nice first two games, scored, I think, about 45 points or so combined between the first two games. But Porta, a little bit of a wake-up call, I believe, on Wednesday, and I think Stephen Price's team will respond here today.
I really think Ethan Mahoney is one of the guys who really needs to step up and score, as he should have the opportunities, as oftentimes he's going to be one of the bigger guys on the court. He just was not able to do that against Pittsfield, and I know they have some bigger guys, but not really anybody as tall as him even. He just never really could find the scoring stroke.
Porta-A Central and the Western Wildcats for you today on Central Illinois Sports. And we'll also have Pittsfield and Payson coming up for you after this contest. Brian will have three games from Beardstown at 5, 6:30, and 8:30. And right now you can also watch Griggsville, Perry, and Pawnee live on Central Illinois Sports. 28 games in all throughout the week, and only possible because of our great sponsors like Great Rivers Bank, who's our pregame show sponsors, and like the folks you'll hear from now. And when we come back, we'll have a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Stotsy Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotsy Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotsy Automotive and Tire.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Come on to pick me up soon.
And we welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Let's take a look at the starting lineups presented by Farm and Home Supply, from power tools to hoodies, snacks to lawn chairs. It's all available at your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. First of all, for the visiting team, the Western Wildcats, 0-3 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 junior, Dylan Ross. At a second guard, a 6'3 junior, had a good game earlier today, Mason Smith. And the third guard is the 6-foot junior, Kason Tobias. At a forward, a 6'2 senior, Aaron Vincent. And at the other forward, the 6'1 senior, Jed Abney. Abney, Vincent, Tobias, Smith, and Ross for the Western Wildcats. For the Porta-A Blue Jays, Stephen Price's squad, 2-1 on the year. They'll start at a guard, a 6-foot senior, Bryson Shotzik. At a second guard, a 5'9 junior, Griffin McClure. And at the third guard, the 5'10 junior, Drew Marr. At a forward, a 6'3 sophomore, Levi Hoagland. And at the other forward, a 6'3 senior, Ethan Mahoney. Mahoney, Hoagland, Marr McClure, and Shotzik for the PORTA-A Blue Jays. That's a look at the farm and home supply starting lineups. We get ready for tip-off next between the Blue Jays and the Wildcats on Central Illinois Sports.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Hey, grab me one too.
The Farm Stand, located at 405 East Park Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is the place to go when you're looking for a fresh, homemade meal. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Farm Stand has a full breakfast and lunch menu. Enjoy breakfast favorites such as biscuits and gravy, pancakes, French toast, and the loaded breakfast burrito. For lunch, check out the great selection of sandwiches, salads, paninis, and more. You'll never leave hungry when you visit the Farm Stand in Camp Point.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saukee Rewards debit card.
Just about ready for tip-off here. PORTA-A Central, the Blue Jays and the Western Wildcats. Glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports. Porta in the white uniforms, blue numbers, Western in the reds with the gray numbers and white trim. Hoagland jumps in the center for the Blue Jays. Against Smith for Western. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. The tip is up and controlled by the Blue Jays. Western's second game of the day. We'll see if a little bit of a fatigue factor is there or not. Porta fresh, they did not play earlier. They get the ball inside to Mahoney, John. That's what you talked about in the pregame, that he'd have a size advantage, and Porta goes right to that early on. 2-0 lead for the Blue Jays. Smith with it left side. Holds it high, looks for an opening. Now out top, Ross to Tobias. Tobias on the bounce. Looks to the bench for the play call here. Bounce pass left side, Smith. He had a double-double earlier today. Defends it inside. Shot put up as blocked. Saved in bounds and goes to Hoagland. Porta's McClure brings it into the front court. As the defense turned away the Wildcats on their first attack of this contest. Shotzik gets it out top. Now left side, Marr. Right wing McClure for a three, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Western ball. So minute 5 into this game, 2-0 the PORTA-A lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. PCRERealestate.com. See all the latest listings. Tobias into the front court, gives it off left side, Smith. Works off the Vincent screen. Top of the key, Tobias. Over to Ross, trying to get opened up down low is Western. No avail at this point. Tobias with the basketball. Dribble drive in, little floater up off the window, too hard. Gets his own rebound. Trying to attack again, has the ball swiped away now and stolen. Shotzik with it into the front court. Finds Hoagland. Hoagland drives inside, might have traveled, no call. Rebound on it, comes down to Mahoney on the offensive side. His turnaround baby hook won't fall. Rebound loose and comes the way of Abney for Western. Tobias and the Wildcats down by 2, but a chance to tie or take the lead. Works off the screen from Vincent. Over to Mason Smith. Ross, left side Smith. He's got Marr on him. He's going to try to attack the size advantage. He does. Drives in and gets it for 2 and ties the game at 2 points apiece. Smith about 6'3", and most of the time he's guarded by a guy, what, John, 5'9", 5'10" usually. Marr's maybe 5'9". Yeah. He's going to have a lot of opportunities to score on plays just like that. Now McClure hits the little teardrop runner and has his first 2 of the game. He had a good game the other night on Wednesday against Pittsfield, and McClure shot it really well from the perimeter. Smith tries to split a double team, has the ball tied up. It'll be Western basketball on the alternating possession arrow. Ball comes into Mason Smith, 3rd game of the day here at the final day of the 2023 Saukee Turkey Tourney. Mason Smith on the drive inside, gets caught down low, kind of puts up a little spinner, no good. Right, rebound Jed Abney. He'll put it back up and in for 2. Abney's first 2 on the offensive board and put back, and the game is tied at 4. 4:44 to play in the first.
Had it each stop so far, 2 and 4.
Here's Marr now, steps back for a 3. It's off the mark. And Mason Smith with the rebound. Western with a chance to take their first lead of the day. Bounce pass down low, stolen away though by Hoagland. Turnover number 2 in the early going by Western. McClure the other way, nobody's guarding him. He'll drive right in and shoot an easy layup. Wildcats were not very communicative that time as they were back in defense and nobody had McClure. Smith, right side, 3 ball on the way, launching no good. Rebound to Mahoney. Quick outlet pass to McClure. Wants to push the pace, drives inside, kicks it right side. Shotzik fakes the 3, drives in, leaves it to Mahoney. Mahoney in the paint, another 2. Makes it an 8-4 score. 4-point advantage for Porta with just under 3:50 to play in the first. Here's Tobias, baseline jump shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hoagland.
His second.
Shotzik the other way. He's wide open for a 3. He'll miss it. And Smith another board. He's working on another double-double already, John. It's a lot of rebounds. Gives the ball out top to Tobias. Over to Smith. A lot of movement out of this Western offense right now. Now Smith puts up a 3, no good. Rebound by Mahoney.
His 3rd already.
To McClure. Has it into the front court with 3:09 to play in the first period. His squad, the Porta-A Blue Jays, leading by an 8-4 score. Right wing Hoagland gets it, helping facilitate some things on the perimeter. Around the horn it goes to Shotzik. He throws a pass that's tipped a couple of times off of Western out of bounds. Stoppage allows Luke Weir to come into the game along with Connor Fessler, who's back to his regular number, right? 14 is what he's wearing these days. Was 25 earlier. On the other side, we see Keegan Dale in for Porta along with Brady Kinney. Not a ton of height for this Porta squad this year, is there?
Mahoney.
After having several bigs the last couple of years, here's Dale out top, little stutter step. Gives the left side to Marr for a good look 3-ball, and he'll connect from distance. And we get a whistle, and we have an Adams Network timeout. Top-notch local computer sales and service. Call Adams Experts, 217-214-3423. Back after this.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
We will pay the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
It is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring.
So the peace of mind of that's very nice.
2:35 to play in the first. Timeout was taken by Western there. First of the game as they find themselves down 11-4. On the attack now, out of the dead ball timeout. Tobias gets it out front. That's to Ross. Ross has the ball swiped loose. No, McClure could not keep it in bounds. Ball out of bounds on the sideline to the red-clad Wildcats. Boston Hall Well, he wanted to check in, but
it was too slow.
Yeah, you got to go a little more enthusiastically over to that scorer's table if you want to get in the game. Here's Fessler. He'll attack down low against Mahoney. Good leap. Shot no good. And the rebound to Mahoney.
His fourth already.
Into the front court, Marr on the run. Gets it down low, Dale amongst the Giants. Finds Mahoney. Good find. Mahoney can't connect underneath. And the rebound the way of Western. Smith with it off the bounce. Free throw line, pull-up jump shot. Short. Marr grabs the board for Porta. Has a 3-on-2. Gets it to McClure. Drives in. Shot missed. Rebound put back up, though, by Marr. And he's got another basket to make it a 13-4 score. Porta's largest lead of the afternoon with 1:39 to play in the opening quarter. Smith skip pass left side. Weir drives in. Little baseline pull-up. Can't go. And McClure with the rebound. He's trying to dribble into the front court. Does gain the possession here. Looking for a double-digit lead for the first time on the day are the Blue Jays. Right wing, McClure thought about the three, instead turns it down. Drives in, gets an open look in the paint, puts up another two. 15-4.
McClure with 6.
A minute to play in this first period. Bounce pass goes to Fessler. Pull up jump shot won't go. Foul, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
I believe it'll be on Kinney. He thinks it'll be on him because he was unhappy about it and was shaking his head. It'll be Brady Kinney's first, team first. And to the free throw line goes Connor Fessler shooting 2. 15-4 the score, 54.1 to go in the first quarter of play. First one up and good for him.
LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing for all of your trucking needs. See the Dunhams and their professional team at LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing. Call 217-285-2808.
Everybody's set now, I guess. Took a while to get everybody out there. Second one, and he banks it in. He's got 2 on 2 for 2 from the free throw line, makes it 15-6.
Class 2A football action. Wilmington beat Athens 28-3. That Wilmington group, they were a tough outfit. That's why they're the state champions. They took care of
maybe
the 2 best teams in the Sangamo.
I was going to say, a pretty good Maroa team by a lot.
Yep, down low, Tobin Taraski gets free, and he'll put it in for 2. Good little set by Porta there, and the lead is 17-6 with 33 seconds to play in the first. Western just really struggles right now getting many stops. Here's Dale, take it right away from Tobias. And then Tobias called for the foul.
Okay, so Tobias' first foul, team first of the first quarter.
26.5 seconds to play in the period. Porta, the 17-6 lead, and now the basketball. Kinney on the right wing. In the corner to Jet Carrick. Carrick out top to Dale. They'll set it up with 12 seconds to play in the first, trying to beat a buzzer. They also have the possession arrow, so a little 2-for-1 opportunity like the NBA. Kinney, down low to Carrick. Out top, Marr, kicks to the corner. Kinney for 3. It's an air ball as the buzzer sounds, and we head to quarter number 2. It's Porta AC 17, Western 6.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Ready to start the second period. Porta will have the basketball, leading Western 17-6. on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
After a quarter, PORTA-A shooting 8 of 16 from the floor, 50%, 1 of 5 from 3, 20%, and is yet to shoot a free throw. Western, 2 of 11, 18%, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Porta with the basketball and the 11-point lead. As Carrick has it out top. Ooh, nearly stolen away. There's McClure, though, right on time for the three. And McClure with another three to make it a 14-point Blue Jay advantage.
He's got 9, 14 the biggest lead now for PORTA-A.
Smith gets it on the right wing. Looking to take his man off the dribble. Pull up jump shot, no good. Rebound to McClure. Or excuse me, to Dale. Dale with the board. And a foul in the backcourt on Mason Smith.
Mason Smith's first foul, team first of the second quarter.
In for the Blue Jays is Barrett Morse, the 6-foot junior.
I don't remember him playing in any of the games.
He came in, yeah, just a little bit, not a ton.
Okay.
McClure to Taraski. They've gone kind of deep into their bench. They find Morse. Little code action there, John, as they run the play to perfection, and it's 22-6, and we have an Adams Network timeout, reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. It's Adams Fiber, local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
7:16 to play in the second. 22-6 is the lead. And the timeout was taken by Western.
Their second.
Yeah, and things just aren't going very well for this Wildcat team, John. Really defensively have not put any kind of stops together throughout the week. Going to have to be a big area of improvement for this squad. Offensively, really, they've shown they can score. Here's another turnover. They've shown they can score with about anybody in the tournament. They just cannot get stops.
They do that too much also. That's their fourth turnover. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Which is actually slightly better than they have been, but still not good enough to get wins.
Free throw line, Taraski to Morse. Out top now, McClure. He kicks to the wing. And they'll reset. Carrick. Around to McClure. Over it goes now to Dale. Out to Jet Carrick for three. No good. Long rebound. Run down by Mason Smith.
He nearly stepped out of bounds.
He didn't, though, did he?
I'm not sure that he didn't, but.
No, he did not. What happened there, John? I was looking down.
A 2-point basket for Boston Hall.
2 points. Sorry, Boston.
He drove in down the baseline and made him a layup.
It's a 22-8. Carrick out top. Drives in. Left side, Morse for three. No good. Taraski with the offensive board. Kicks it out to Dale. Dale had it caught on the hip for a moment, but that's because it was tipped. McClure gets the screen from Taraski. Drives all the way to the rim and can't get the layup to go. Rebound pulled in by Ross. To Tobias. They'll try the dribble drive in, and they'll call a hand check on McClure.
McClure's first. Team first of the second quarter. They're going to say on the floor, so ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Western. Wholesale changes other than McClure for PORTA-A. Starters back in the game add Nate Keller.
Who? Here's a shot by Smith. It's good.
They added Keller, dropped Hoagland from their starters.
Keller, I haven't seen him yet play. What number is he wearing? 25?
25.
Nate Keller, 5'11" junior.
Who scored those 2 points just now, Charlie?
Smith.
For Western. Thank you.
Here's a pull-up shot. It's good by Shotzik.
I don't believe I've seen Keller play much either.
24-10. Left side with it is Tobias. It's between the circles to Hall. 4:47 to play in the half. And a foul on Marr.
It'll be Drew Marr's first foul, team's second. Ball out of bounds on the far sideline. To Western.
Here comes Vincent and Ross to the bench. Abney came back in, also in for the first time today for Western. Nope, Fessler's been in earlier, wasn't he?
He was.
Yep, Connor
He has
Fessler.
points and everything.
They played earlier, so, things kind of run together, so I didn't want to misspeak. Here's Abney on a turnaround shot, no good. He and Fessler both actually jumped pretty well underneath. Here's a long pass that's going to hit the backboard and still be loose out there. Somehow come free to Porta. Shotzik down low. McClure finds Mahoney on a beauty of a find there.
Mahoney was 6.
And it makes it 26-10. 4:19 to play in the half. Here's a pass. Smith had to go between his hands. Ran it back down out top of the key. Trying to get free for a 3. Lets this one fly and knocks it home. Mason Smith has 7.
Wasn't even sure he had a handle on the ball, and he put it through the hoop.
He's open when he gets into the front court, that's for sure. He can really shoot the rock. Keller with it. To Marr. Marr dribble drive in, draws contact, and will shoot 2 shots.
It'll be Boston Hall's foul, I believe, and it will be his first. Team's second. Marr to the free throw line, shooting 2. He's got 5 points on the day. First 2 free throws of the afternoon for PORTA-A. His first is up and good. He'll get another.
Marr's a good little free throw shooter, John. And we get a whistle. And we've got an Adams Network timeout. Follow thefiber.net to learn more about Adams Fiber. They're local and they can provide the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net.
Hey, grab me one too.
Timeout was taken by Porta, their first of the game, and to the free throw line for his second shot is Drew Marr.
His coach tried to ice him at the line here. See if it works.
Nope.
It didn't. He made them both. He's got 7.
28-13 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Hall in the backcourt, dribbles right into a double team, stolen away. McClure with the steal, left-hand layup up is good. 30-13.
He's got 11. If that ball would have fallen out, probably would have been counted anyway since he slapped the backboard left hand.
Shotzik is called for a reach in the backcourt.
Shotzik's first, team third.
Ball out of bounds at the half-court line here for the Western Wildcats. Down 30-13. Tobias got it to Hall. Over to Tobias, wants to fire away from downtown. It's an air ball. Rebound comes right into the lap of Hoagland, and he's fouled.
Foul going to go against Jed Abney, his first, team third. Ball to bounce, makes the court to go for PORTA-A.
Listen to a story about a man named Jed. I think it was Jeb in that one.
It's Jed here, too.
Jed? It was Jed Clampett? I thought it was Jeb.
It was Jed.
Oh, Jeb Bush.
Jed.
The Jeb.
Jeb. Jeb is Bush.
You think it was 2 Ds as well for Jed Clampett?
I'm not sure. Do you think that's his namesake?
Could be. I don't know. Really don't. Here's Shotzik with the left side. A little rocker step, and he gets to the rim and scores an easy 2. 32-13. Orion Bowen is in the game for the first time.
Shotzik with 4 now.
Bowen works the ball down in the paint to Abney, has a shot blocked, and I think he got poked in the eye too, so that hurt. Into the front court, Shotzik leaves it up top for Hoagland. Hoagland comes down with it. Rebound fought for, and Vincent comes out of the fray with that rebound. Here's Smith, drives to the rim, block, gets his own board, won't fall, gets his own board again. Now he pulls up for a three, and it's no good. Rebound to Marr. Into the front court, little floater across the lane, no good. Ball out of bounds off of Hoagland.
Nope, off of Smith.
Oh, okay, it'll stay with Porta. Reese Dunker a little frustrated on the sideline here. And Bowen will come to the bench. He'll be replaced by Ross. 2:09 left in this first half. It's been all Porta. Right side with it is Marr. Lobs it into Mahoney. Good catch. And a foul on the floor as he kind of got bumped from both sides.
I believe it'll be Smith's, and it will. Mason Smith's second foul. Team fourth. Ball out of bounds to Port-A. Drew Marr to throw it in.
Inbounds pass comes to Hoagland, blocked by Smith. Rebound to Mahoney way out front. They have an advantage here. Attack the rack. Shotzik tried to get a little too cute and turned it over. And then a reach-in foul. Shotzik had an open layup. He was trying to be just a little too unselfish that time.
Foul going to go against Brayson Shotzik, his second. Team fourth. Ball out of bounds, length of court to go for Western.
1:45 to play in this first half.
First Blue Jays turnover of the game right there.
And a foul on Shotzik. He'll pick up his third.
His third, team fifth.
Two shots.
There, Mason Smith.
Guys,
that's five.
Two shots. Two shots. Mason Smith knows. He says, I'm going to the free throw line. I've learned this new rule.
He's waiting for it. This new interesting rule that I'm not sure did exactly what it was supposed to do, but we'll go with it for now. Smith's first is up and too long, no good.
Real Twine, you'll find Real Twine just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Real and their terrific team. They've got lots of great items for you this holiday shopping season. Lawn ornaments made out of concrete. They also have statues made out of concrete, fountains out of concrete, benches, lots of stuff made out of concrete, John. Real Twine. Solid work, 217-285-5013.
Smith misses them both. Drew Marr with his fourth rebound. They have statues made out of metal sometimes too, I think, don't they?
There's some wall hangings made out of metal for sure. Here's Marr for a three, no good. Taraski kept it alive, and the rebound run down by McClure. Little hezzy move, drives in, blocked by Benson. Benson trying to get a hang on it, but Taraski gets another board. Tobin Taraski is really not
big.
Not big.
No, not really.
Not real smooth in basketball, but he works hard. I'm telling you, that's why he gets to play. This kid's a hard worker. Dale, with a minute to play in the half, gets it to Taraski. Throw a pass out to Kinney. Right wing Marr. Marr on the drive. Floater in the lane. No good. Rebound secured by Luke Weir. Into the front court. Tobias now goes in. Wild shot. No good. Rebound pulled in by Marr. He'll push into the front court with 41 seconds to play in the half. Ball knocked away now by Tobias. Body's on the floor after it. And a held ball. It'll be Western ball. Good hustle by Case and Tobias.
Was that a turnover, Charlie?
Yep.
Okay. I couldn't remember whose ball it was when it got knocked away.
Did we wake you?
Well, only a little bit.
Wakey, wakey, John.
Bleachers are hard, Charlie.
Yeah, they are. Very, very sturdy are these old wooden bleachers. Turnaround shot down low, Dylan Ross, how about? And he'll shoot two shots.
Foul going to be the second against Brady Kinney. More than 5. Dylan Ross was fouled in the act of shooting. He'll make his first, get another.
I really like Dylan Ross, John. I'm telling you, I think this kid could be a key guy for this Western squad.
Played a lot last year and did a lot of things right. Second up, no good.
Orion Bowen with the rebound, and then he's fouled
by Tobin Taraski. He'll go shoot a couple.
Fairly solidly. Orion Bowen is just a freshman, stands about 6'1".
(32-14) the score. PORTA-A with the lead, 23 seconds to go in the first half of play. First one up for Bowen is good.
That's what you like to see out of the freshman. If you're Coach Reese Dunker.
He gets another. Not because he made it, because they said they get to shoot two now. He makes them both.
No matter
He's
what.
got two.
Pretty smooth stroke there. 20 seconds to play in the half. Ball nearly stolen away. Bowen on the floor after it. Carrick keeps it alive, but right to Tobias, who will carry it.
Third turnover on PORTA-A, sixth on Western. 6 turnovers on Western is, again, better.
Ball out of bounds here for Porta. 5 seconds to play in the half. Marr looking to create. Tripped up. And no call, and that's how the half comes to an end. It's PORTA-A 32, Western 16. We take you to the Little Jess Motors halftime show with halftime stats and more after this.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Luke and Aaron Fessler at Fessler Insurance are here to help you with all of your insurance needs. Fessler Insurance, a Country Financial agency, provides life, health, auto, home, and farm insurance. Trust your insurance needs to the local folks at Fessler Insurance. Call for a quote today at 217-285-4429 or stop by at 1165 West Washington Street in Pittsfield for Fessler Insurance. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Cranberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's the PORTA-A Blue Jays on top of the Western Wildcats here at the break, 32-16, as they've doubled up the Wildcats and the Blue Jays here. And for all of your halftime stats on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, it's John.
First for turnovers, PORTA-A had 3 in the first half. Western had 6. We were tied at 2 and 4. We had no lead changes in the first half of the game. PORTA-A has led by as many as 19. Western has yet to lead in the game. The fouling situation, PORTA-A has Bryson Schatzik with 3 fouls, 2 on Braden Kinney, and then single fouls on Tobin Taraski. Drew Marr, and Griffin McClure. Fouling situation for Western. 2 fouls on Mason Smith and then a single foul on Kason Tobias and Jed Abney. Also a single foul on Boston Hall in the first half.
It's the Little Jess Motors halftime show, and it is 32-16. Port on top of Western. We're back with the rest of your halftime stats after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Stotsy Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotsy Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotsy Automotive and Tire.
Back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, Little Jess Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and easy for all of their customers. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or see them just across from Quincy High in Quincy, Illinois.
First for the Western Wildcats in the first half of play. They shoot 5 of 22 from the floor, 23%, 1 of 5 from 3, 20%, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 62.5%. Led in scoring by 7 points and 6 boards from Mason Smith. 2 points apiece for Jed Abney and Connor Fessler, also Orion Bowen, and a single foul from Dylan Ross in the first half of play. Kason Tobias was held scoreless in the first half by PORTA-A. Porta shoots 14 of 33 from the floor, 42%, 2 of 9 from 3, 22%, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 100%. They were led in scoring by 11 points from Griffin McClure, 7 points from Drew Marr, 6 points from Ethan Mahoney, and 2 points from Tobin Taraski. Also 4 points from Bryson Schatzik, and 2 points from Barrett Morse.
Porta has a 16-point lead, 32-16 over the Western Wildcats at the halftime break. We step aside on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We get set for second half action next on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
32-16, the lead for the PORTA-A Blue Jays. Blue Jays will also have the basketball to start the second half of play, as their defensive effort has been on full display here, holding Western to just 16 points in the first half. Western scored 47 in their game earlier today against Pittsfield in a 68-47 loss. And why is that important, John? Well, because if Payson would beat Pittsfield as long as Porta hangs on here, you'd have a three-way tie, and then it would come down to the defensive points allowed.
Pittsfield held Porta to what, 24? 4, yeah. It's not the way you want to win the tournament if you're Pittsfield. You'd like to be 4-0 and be the one that is just won it easily.
It's true. That is true. And we're underway here in the second half. Mahoney with the basketball out there along with Marr, McClure, Hoagland, and Shotzik. We'll get it down low to Mahoney. He'll put it up and in for another 2. He's having a good day.
He's got 8 to go along with 6 boards.
They're making a little bit more of an emphasis to get him the ball down low.
Yeah, get him the ball in scoring spots.
Ross going to fire a 3 from the right wing, no good. Hoagland gets the rebound for the Blue Jays. Extra pass left side, Shotzik drives on the baseline, right by the man, misses it though as it got pinned against the rim. Rebound down the way of the Wildcats as Tobias will bring it into the front court. Works to the free throw line, pull up jump shot there, no good. And McClure has the board.
Tobias still looking for his first points of the evening.
Down low, Mahoney through a double team, tries to power through, can't get it to go. Ross with the board for the Wildcats.
His second.
To Tobias. Western has, as we talked about, some struggles on the defensive side, and then offensively every once in a while they just kind of have guys, I think, kind of do their own thing and not really run much of an offensive set. Here's a dandy pass from McClure to Shotzik, who puts it up and in for 2. That was pretty.
Shotzik with 6. McClure has really showed a lot in this tournament, I feel like, Charlie.
36-16.
He can make a lot of things happen.
Yeah, I agree. Here's Tobias now, drives in, shot up no good. Rebound down to Hoagland. McClure gives it to Mahoney in the corner to Marr. Marr drives right by his man, shot no good on the left-hand runner, and Ross gets another board. To Tobias, doesn't have numbers. He'll slow it down a bit here. Now he's going to drive in again, shot no good, fouled though by Mahoney.
Mahoney's first, team first of the third quarter.
We'll take a look at that fancy behind the back pass again. How about this from McClure? Whoop, little how do you do, Mr. Shotzik for 2.
Casey Tobias to the free throw line, looking for his first points of the afternoon evening. His first is up and short, no good.
Here comes Weir back into the game. He'll replace Ross for Western.
It's a 36-16, 20-point lead right now for PORTA-A. 6:10 to go in the third quarter of play. Tobias makes the second.
His first point of the afternoon. 6:08 to play in the third. Hoagland on the left side. Around the horn it goes to Shotzik. Down low, Hoagland, good position down there. They feed him the ball. Shot no good, but that's because he's fouled.
Abney's first, team first. And Hoagland to the free throw line, shooting 2. He's looking for his first 2 points of the night. 36-17, 5:58 to go in the third quarter of play on the PCRE scoreboard. First one up and short for him.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They have been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday with a new edition on the newsstand or online with the Pike County Express.
Second went too long, and the rebound comes down to Vincent, his second.
Tobias on the left wing. Gives it out to Abney, who puts up a jump shot and gets it to go.
Abney with 4.
36-19. 5:40 left in the third on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Here's Schatzik with a bad pass, nearly stolen away, run down by Mahoney. Back to Schatzik. He'll try the drive in now, kicks it to Hoagland on the baseline with the jump shot. He finds the touch. 38-19. 5:19 to play.
Hoagland with 2 now.
Smith to Vincent. Out top, Tobias. Over it goes to Weir. Works off the screen from Abney. Gives it to him. He'll try that jump shot again. Same spot. Missed it this time. And Mahoney secures the board. Gets it off to Marr. Marr going to push into the front court. That's McClure. Finds Marr, who misses the jumper. And on the rebound, a foul called. It'll be Porta ball out of bounds and a foul whistled on Smith.
Mason Smith's third, team second, and you might want to be careful. If you had a hot-headed referee, you'd have probably gotten another one there.
Could be, never know. Ball out front goes to Schatzik. Hands it off to Marr, nearly stolen away. Keeps it alive to Mahoney, back to Marr. Finds Hoagland down along, the little slip, and he'll put it in for 2.
Hoagland with 4. He's got the last 2 points, or the last 4 points for his team. Last 2 baskets.
His last 2 as well.
He does have that too. Last 2 baskets.
4:29 to play in the third. Smith now going to pull up for a 3. It's no good. And the rebound pulled in by Griffin McClure.
He's got 4.
McClure dribble drive and is tripped up by Weir.
Luke Weir's first, team third. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to PORTA-A. 40-19, 21-point lead right now is the biggest of the afternoon for them.
Out of bounds underneath here for Porta. Drew Marshall says, hey guys, we got to move. And trouble getting it in, and a 5-second call.
4th turnover on Porta, first of the second half.
He was right. They needed to move, and they had not.
Tobias brings the ball into the front court now for Western.
He'll try the dribble drive in, had it stripped on the way down. The ball is kind of bouncing free, and it's run down by Keegan Dale.
8th turnover on Western.
Into the front court, Marr finds Mahoney, couldn't grab it. Trying to get moving a little bit too fast.
5th turnover of the afternoon on Porta.
And it'll be ball out of bounds, length of the court to go here for the Wildcats, down 40-19.
Wildcats might think about running an offensive set, as they have not the last several times down the court. Just kind of played one-on-one.
Yeah, I mean, they have some talented guys, but you got to get everybody involved, get the ball moving around. Here's a ball, or a foul, I should say, on the floor now.
Foul going to go against Ethan Mahoney, his second, team second. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Western. Basketball is a team game, and you can be the best player in history, but Michael Jordan had a lot of bad teams early on.
Yep. Here's Orion Bowen. He is going to get a timeout from his coach, and Reese Dunker. This break in the action presented by Adams Experts. Top-notch local computer sales and service. Call Adams Experts 217-214-3423.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saukee Rewards debit card.
Timeout was taken by the Wildcats as Reese Dunker's man was in some trouble right in front of his bench. 3:27 to play in the third. 40-19 is the lead for PORTA-A Central.
Illegal screen called on Orion Bowen, his first, team fourth. 9th turnover.
Get turnover. Fessler and Tobias sit down as Hall and Vincent come back into the game for Western. Marr on the dribble for the Blue Jays. Finds Carrick. A little pull up, won't go. Rebound down to Smith.
7 of those now.
He'll bring it into the front court. Try to work a pass down low. Was tipped, then goes off the backboard. Bowen runs it down out front for the Wildcats. Now to Boston Hall. 2:50 to play in the third. Weir feeds Vincent. See if he wants to go to work.
I was going to say, Vincent needs to turn and look at the basket. I think he has some ability to take advantage there.
Hall. Back door. Tried to throw it in the middle, and it's stolen away. Dale with the steal. Down low, Mahoney. Good find for Marr, and Mahoney puts it in for another 2.
He's got 10, his biggest scoring output of the season so far.
42-19 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Dribble drive in, Boston Hall, fouled by Carrick.
Jet Carrick's first foul, team third. Ball going to be 2 shots or out of bounds. What are we doing?
2 shots, it looks like.
Oh. I was just confused because Smith was standing at the line and I knew he was not the shooter. Boston Hall shooting 2. Looking for his third and fourth points of the game. He'll miss the first. 42-19, the score, 2:15 to go in the third quarter of play on the PCRE scoreboard. Porta with the lead. Hall's second attempt is up and too long, no good. Rebound comes down to Taraski.
To Carrick. Works it to Dale into the front court. Jet Carrick wants to get the ball reversed and does to Marr. Out top, Taraski, around the horn to Kinney. Out top, Keegan Dale. Good luck, 3-ball, no good. And Hall gets the board for Western. To Ross, bounce pass down to Vincent. Puts it on the deck, kicks it back out, knocked away by Keegan Dale. Out of bounds underneath for Western. Ross throws a pass tipped, run down by Bowen though. To Hall with 1:45 to play in this third period. Right side Ross. Tries the dribble, had to get it corralled and does. Now puts up a little floater, no good. Rebound, a foul going to be called on Jet Carrick.
Carrick's second, team fourth. Ball to bounds underneath the basket to Western.
Ross to inbound. Smith to the corner. To Ross, and he's fouled by Dale.
Dale's first, team fifth. And Ross will go to the free throw line and shoot a couple. He's 1 for 2 from there. He's got a single point on the afternoon. 42-19, the score, 1:29 to go in the third quarter of play. PORTA-A with the lead. Ross looking to cut into it here. His first is up and good. He'll get another.
Tobias checks back in. He'll sit down Mason Smith for Western. Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call. They have locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville to best serve the region. 217-285-5548.
Ross makes them both. He's got 3.
And it makes it 42-21. Backdoor pass to Kinney, had trouble with it, saved it in to Dale. Dale tries the baseline move, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ross. Out of bounds here for Porta. Ball comes around the horn to Jet Carrick. On the left-hand side, 3-point shot put up no good by Marr. And Bowen has the rebound for Western. A minute to play in this third period. Ross, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound down to Marr. For the Blue Jays, he'll push. Now says, let's slow it down a hair. On the right side, Carrick. Reversed over to Kinney. Kenny up top, Keegan Dale. Dale, good look three, downtown. Dale returns.
He's got three.
Makes it 45-21. 33 ticks left in this third on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Tobias, a legal screen by Hall.
Hall's second foul, team fifth, 11th turnover on Western. Hall going to sit down as Luke Weir comes back into the game.
And we're going to have an Adams Network timeout. If you're looking for top-notch local computer sales and service, call Adams Experts 217-214-3423.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
26.2 seconds to play in the period. Porta took the timeout as they'd like to set up a little action here. Up 45-21. I'm going to try to execute some end of quarter plays here for Coach Price.
Could be important down the season.
Yep, early in the season. Good thing to work on. Dale has the basketball with 15 seconds to play in the period. Out to Marr, back to Dale. In the corner to Taraski, finds Marr with 10. In the corner, Dale. Dale, his feet under him, knocks down another three. Keegan Dale, 48-21. Tobias the other way. He'll put up a runner from inside the circle, no good. And we head to the fourth quarter with Porta on top of Western, 48-21. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play after this.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Ready to start the final quarter of play. It's the Porta AC Blue Jays 48, the Western Wildcats 21. Western has the ball to start the final quarter.
Western shooting 6 of 31 from the floor, 19%, 1 of 8 from 3. Porta AC 21 of 46, 46%, 4 of 13 from 3.
Western basketball, they have Tobias, Ross, Weir, Smith, and Vincent to start this final period. Weir hands the ball off to Smith. Smith will put it on the deck, try the drive inside. Little runner up, tough shot, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Taraski for Porta. Taraski joined by Carrick, Kenny, Marr, and the fifth man is Dale. He's hit a couple of threes here in the last little bit to extend this lead out to 17. Here's Carrick on a runner, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up and under and right at the big man. No good, but fouled, and Jet Carrick will shoot two.
Carrick to the free throw line. Foul against Vincent. That's his first. Team first of the fourth quarter. Carrick shooting two. 48-21, 27-point lead for Porta AC. 7:24 to go in the ball game. Jet Carrick's first is up and no good.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You'll find them on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org.
He'll get another attempt here. Second up and too long for Carrick also. Rebound comes down to Ross, his fourth.
So missed opportunity there for Porta to try to expand on this lead. 7:17 to play. Here's a shot put up by Smith. He'll knock it down from behind the arc.
Coach Price was a little upset that he thought maybe Smith found some space with the forearm there. He might have been right.
I don't know. I didn't really see it. Drive in now. Ball back out top. Keegan Dale, good again.
Dale says, I can do this all night.
The legend of downtown Keegan Dale continues. There's a pass down low to Abney, who kind of leaps in the air and puts it in. A very athletic looking move there by Jed Abney. He's got another bucket.
He's got 6 now.
6:33 to play. Kenny with it out top. Goes to Dale. Top of the key now to a new youngster into the game. That's Gavin Gronwald. Ball thrown too far for Keegan Dale. Gavin Gronwald is a 6-foot sophomore. Also, we'll see Morse back into the game along with Keller. They'll replace Carrick and Taraski for Porta. They've gone a little deeper into their bench here today. 6:15 to play in this one. Porta's had a pretty sizable lead throughout. Smith to Weir. Ball handoff to Abney. Smith will dribble toward the right wing now. Pick it up at the free throw line. Out top to Abney. Reverses the ball over to Ross. Guarded there by Dale. 5:47 remaining. Ross now caught on the baseline and stolen away by Kinney. Kinney will push into the front court. Go up for the left-hand layup. No good, but he's fouled by Abney, and Kinney to shoot 2.
Abney's third, second foul of the fourth quarter. Kinney to the free throw line for the first time today. He's looking for his first points as Brady Kinney. 51-26, 25-point lead for Port-A-C. 5:38 to go in the game. First one up for Kinney. Too long, no good.
Porter going to bring some more new guys into the game. We see Mitchell Duvakis in for the first time, a 6'2 junior. Got somebody else sitting down there at the bench that'll come in for Kinney if we can get a dead ball here.
Kinney makes the second. He's got a point.
He'll sit down as Brody Pettit, the 5'10 sophomore, in. 52-26 Porta. On the PCRE Real Estate and Auctions scoreboard, PCRErealestate.com. Check them out. Here's Smith going to drive to the rim. Shot no good. Rebound comes out to Abney. He'll bank it in for 2.
Abney with 8 now.
And Porta steps over the inline, and that'll be a turnover.
6th on them.
Ross to inbound for the Wildcats. Inbounds pass knocked away. It'll be out on the sideline now for Western. Comes into Ross out near the half-court line. Check out that Smith from Ross. How about? Smith will try the drive, and he's fouled on the floor.
Foul will be on Morse, his first. Team first of the fourth quarter.
Smith with it on the inbound. Already took the dribble. Finds Weir top of the key. Weir to Smith with 5:05 left. Gets a screen set up from Abney. Over to Weir. Ball handoff to Ross. Ross trying to make a move. Good spin move. Turnaround shot no good. Rebound put back. Abney another 2. He's having a good day.
Abney with 10 now to go along with 5 rebounds.
52-30.
Him and Smith with 10 apiece.
Morse with the ball. Works it out top to Duvakis. On the right side, Keller. Tried to throw the pass down low to Morse, and it's knocked away. Stolen away.
7th turnover on Porta.
Smith into the front court. Drives the baseline. Tried a little reach around pass and turned it over. Pettit with the steal. He'll push into the front court to Morse. Morse will attack down low. Right side, Keller for a 3. It's no good. because it clangs off the rim, and Abney has another rebound. To Luke Weir, 4:09 to play. Weir picks it up to Ross. Wants to hand it off to Mason Smith, and does. Smith with a crossover, pass down low to Fessler, finds Abney. It's going to be a little quicker. Abney's shot no good. Fessler a rebound. He'll put it back up on Paul. Oh, look out. He's on the floor down there. Dangerous spot. And the rebound comes free to Porta. Gronwald brings it across. That could have been real bad down there, John.
There were a lot of feet.
Yeah. Keller on the wing for the Jays. Out top, Gronwald. Gronwald wants to attack off the runner. No good. Rebound. Duvakis has shot block. Kept it alive, though, as it comes out front to Morse. And then he's tripped up and fouled.
Foul's going to go on Connor Fessler, his first, team third. Ball out of bounds on the far sideline to PORTA-A.
And we've got an Adams Network timeout. We will pause as well. Adams Fiber, top-notch local computer sales and service. Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. 217-214-3423.
Rewards checking, I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
They have 3 requirements each month, and if they meet those requirements, we will pay them the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
At this time, it is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring, cell phone protection.
Prevent identity theft at a reasonable cost.
It's watching out for you.
And every 90 days you get an update on it, so the peace of mind of that's very nice.
This is Colt Mixer from Mixer Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI Grain Bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI grain bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
Back to live action as the Blue Jays have it out of the timeout. Gronwald with it out top, hands it to Pettit. Kicks to the corner in Keller. Try the move, cut off there to Gronwald. He'll knife the lane, put up a little floater, no good. And Orion Bowman has the rebound for Western. The young freshman, Orion Bowman. Hall now with it for the Wildcats. Finds Bowen out top. Ball handoff to Weir. With 2:45 left. Hall with the crossover. Looks out top, Weir. Now to Abney. Abney drives in, a little out of control, and a turnover here. On the run into the front court, Morse. He'll throw it away. Hall with the steal. He pushed it ahead. And it was well down the court and out of bounds.
Pushed it ahead, and there wasn't anybody quite that far ahead. 15 turnovers now on Western, 8 on PORTA-A.
2:17 left. As walking it up here will be Gavin Gronwald, the 6-foot sophomore. Over to Tavakis. Keller, backdoor pass to Morse. Good execution there by the Blue Jays.
4 points now for Morse.
Make it 54-30. With under 2 minutes to play. Boston Hall. He'll drive inside, give it up to Abney, who's got another 2.
Abney now their leading scorer with 12.
We've talked about he's got some potential, does Abney. Just hadn't played much. He's a senior, back out this year. Morse finds Pettit. On the left side, Gronwald. He wants to fire from downtown. That's good. Gronwald with the tray.
His first 3 of the night.
And they'll get a timeout just to get some subs in. Damian Orr into the game, along with Braden Smith and Brendan Miller. Also into the game is Dwight Flint.
It's going to be a timeout to get subs. I'm not going to take the actual timeout.
Correct. 1:25 to play in a 57-32 game. Flint will be the man to walk it up here for the Wildcats. Right side. Finds Miller. Now to Bowen, and he says, let's set it up. 1:07 left. Right wing Miller looks in the post. Trying to get it to Orr, and it's stolen away by Duvakis. And the Blue Jays. Out top, here's a 3-ball by Pettit. No good. No, it fell through, John. Wow.
It did.
It hung on the rim, looked
hopped
like it was popping back, and then all of a sudden, just very softly, right through the rim. 4-3. 40 seconds to play. They'll work it down low to Orr. Orr with the turnaround shot. No good. Rebound secured by Pettit. Steve Price says easy here. Yes, I think he'd like just to see his team dribble this one out. 60-32 very well might be our final in this one. As Port is going to move to 3-1 on the season. Western's going to drop to 0-4, and we're going to take you to the postgame show presented by Blessing Health System, where we have final stats. We'll also name our player of the game. We hope you'll stay tuned with us on Central Illinois Sports.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the post-game show. It's presented by Blessing Health System with locations throughout the region with primary care, specialty care, walk-in medical attention also at several locations, and of course emergency medicine. Blessing Health System is serving the entire region. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. Porta wins this one 60-32 over the Western Wildcats. Blue Jays finished the week at 3-1, and John's got to look at your final stats.
Western finishes game shooting 11 of 42 from the floor, 26%, 2 of 9 from 3, 22%, 8 of 14 from the free throw line, 57%. They were led in scoring by 12 points from Jed Abney. 10 points from Mason Smith, 3 points for Connor Ross, 2 points apiece for Connor Fessler, Orion Bowen, Boston Hall, and then a single point for Kason Tobias in that second game of the day. PORTA-A shoots 25 of 55 from the floor, 45%, 7 of 17 from 3, 41%, 3 of 8 from the free throw line, 37.5%. Led in scoring by 11 points from Griffin McClure, 10 points for Ethan Mahoney, 7 points for Drew Marr, 4 points for Levi Hoagland, 3 points for Brody Pettit, 6 points for Bryson Chotzik, and 9 points for, I already said that one, 3 points for Gavin Grunwald, 4 points for Barrett Morse.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. John, and what do you think of this one?
Ethan Mahoney.
Oh, I thought he had a good game too. You called it early, actually. They could get him the ball more down low. He'd have a big game, and he did. Ethan Mahoney is our player of the game, presented by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor. We step aside here from Boschel Gymnasium, get set for the next contest, the final of this 2023 Pittsfield Saukee Tourney. It's the Pittsfield Saukees and the Payson Seymour Indians. We hope you'll join us then on Central Illinois Sports.